Welcome back to Knoxville, Tennessee, the Knoxville Convention Center. It is the American Cornhole Organization Knoxville Major Championship. And here on the center court of the Cornhole universe, we are getting ready to reset. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, with Philip Barnett. And I'll tell you something, we have seen a lot of games. We've seen a lot of double dips. We've had a long, long day of great quality cornhole, but we're about to hit the reset button.
We're ready to hit the reset button. We have four fine players ready to go at it right here. Austin Thomason, Caden Allen going at it, and then we're going to have Caleb Hurt and Shane Childers to go at it. So.
Absolutely. They've been reseeded. 1 and 4 are about ready to step it up here. Austin Thomason, the number 1 seed. Caden Allen, the number 4 seed. They have had their down and backs. They are getting ready to find out who is going to make it into the singles championship final here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Again, as you mentioned, the second match will be Caleb Hurt, the number 2 seed after the reseed here for the semifinals against Shane Childers, who fought very, very hard against Jack Harcrow to hold on to his slot in the semifinals as well. And not long from now, we will crown a singles champion and award a purple jersey. But we're
4-man single elimination bracket.
Absolutely. We're looking at 3 games left to go here on the Stadium Sports Network.
Right.
Welcome to watchstadium.com or the Stadium Sports app. American Cornhole Organization, thrilled to be the cornhole leg of that particular tripod, and so we are glad to be a part of your evening, whether you've been paying attention all night long or just for a little while. We know you're going to see some good gameplay here on center court. Austin Thomason sporting that pro jersey. If he ends up winning in that pro jersey, his singles championship, he's going to get a massive cash bonus, which is going to be very nice. Austin Thomason, he taters Caden Allen, and he goes ahead and posts the first double of the match.
Even though Austin Thomason walks slow, this is going to be a fast-paced match. These guys grab the bags and fire away.
There's no question. He is going to absolutely try to dictate the pace of this game. He is going to try to dictate the style of play.
These guys are too similar. They both have the same style. Nice bag.
All right, and that was a lot of power displayed, and what's funny is the power is all in the pitch. There's none left in the kneecaps or in the glutes with these guys. They have been playing since 8 o'clock this morning. It is now 10:21 Eastern Standard Time. A lot of cornhole has been played, and a lot of matches have had to be, I tell you, held, played, and then replayed of these to get to this point. So they're knotted up at the deuce. This is the first of 3 games on our way to determining who's going to be our singles champion for Knoxville, Tennessee. Special thanks to Chris Clark, April Clemens, a handful of others who have spent time working with us as officials here for the ACO Center Court here in Knoxville.
Nice bag.
It's a big grouping right there, and he kind of laid low.
Yeah, he didn't really have anything right there. It was a really smart move.
Nothing he could do except try not to vibrate those in and only give up the 2 spots. So the lower seed, the number 4 seed, as a matter of fact, Caden Allen, worked his way into the king seat over Tyler Goodwin to hold on to this semifinal spot. But Austin Thomason comes in as the number 1 seed in the entire, well, not in the entire tournament, but in the semifinalists here. Philip, that's a nice airmail right there.
You know, Austin, you talk about he laying low on that last shot. I actually talked to him during the break, and we talked about the 10 that he gave up to Doug Parker, and he was trying to convince me what a good shot it was. I told him he really need to go back and watch it. We're having a little fun banter back and forth. So
turn the sound down if you would, too, just so that we don't end up as mortal enemies.
That's right.
As a result. But, that was a 5 spot right there, and Caden Allen. Now, we have seen him start hot, cool off, and then get hot again, but this is not a double-dip situation. This is not lose a game and you got another shot at it. This is one and done to get into the finals.
And these guys are just firing the bags away.
Yeah, they are. Well, they must have been listening during the last match that we had between Shane and Jack, which I do believe yielded not only a 21-16 final, which is what got Shane, I think, into the semifinals, but also I think 6 more gray hairs on the top of my head.
Yeah, and I actually grew 2.
that right there is that would be quite a feat. That would be the magic of cornhole right there.
There you go.
All right, so 9-2, the lower seed in the semifinal. Caden Allen, the number 4 seed over Austin Thomason, but we have seen Austin fall behind a number of times and claw his way back, and he is clearly owning the center of the board right now, and he's going to pick up something as long as he can drain this one, which he does.
That's 8 in a row for him, and he's going to get in a groove. I'm going to tell you what, he's going to make a run.
Oh, there's no question.
9-2 is not no safe lead by no means.
Absolutely not. So he'll pick up a couple there. As for those who may be just joining us thinking, well, what's going on here? The semifinals of the American Cornhole Organization Knoxville Major Championship. These guys fighting to get into the finals, which will be played here on center court in just a few minutes. 3 points in the hole, 1 point on the board, nothing off the board, cancellation scoring. That's as easy as it gets. But so many different ways to get there and so many different ways to try to achieve 21 before your opponent does. And these guys are, as you said, shooting from the hip, my man.
That was a little lazy short shot, and that could be a tired shot. We talked about the fatigue factor setting in.
There's no question, and it was a one that I think maybe just a little extra second worth of thought. He might have taken that shot there on the left side of the hole and tried to shoot it, but I don't know that Caden's bags were in danger of following his in. I think he just wanted to move along.
That's right. Let's just move along. And Austin's trying to throw some blockers here, slow down the slide of Caden.
Now, is he going to be able to push that through? Oh my goodness. Now, that is
I'm gonna
fatigue.
tell you what, that is a tired bag.
That is fatigue right there. And Caden able to do what he wanted to do with that bag. And then he drips his back in there. He's going to pick up 3 or 5. He's going to pick up 5 on that.
Yeah,
okay.
Big 10-point lead now.
He picked up 3. He had the one off, and then everything else finished out. But honestly,
if he
the
puts
scoring.
Up 3, I thought he had 5.
The scoring is up to them. It's between the two of them as to what they agree upon when they hit that scoreboard, the Scoreholio scoreboard.
Which has done a great job running this tournament, too. The Scoreholio.
It is a software that certainly makes running your tournaments.
Yeah. If you run one, you need to get it, too.
Painless, absolutely. Boy, and there's a big arm swing coming from Austin right there, and that was the 5. He picks up the deuce there. Mitchell Math is taking over here.
It's killing
in the booth. Maybe we'll just go ahead and let them tell us what the score is instead of us trying to guess, because from here.
That was 3. And Caden, he just grabs the bags out of the hole and let's go.
Let's go. It's almost as if to say, let's get it over with.
I think Austin has almost given up, and that surprises me. I really thought he would come out firing a little better. He's in danger of giving up another 3.
And that right there.
There it is. Hey, Caden throws a little block. Austin throws a airmail off the back. That's a duplicate of what happened in the last round.
In the previous frame. That's exactly right. So 18-4 again, not insurmountable, but with the as you said, the level of exhaustion that could possibly be taking place right now, and the fact that he's still got that first bag and seems to be throwing rather effortlessly still. This Caden Allen.
Well, he's the younger one of all of them. Think about that. He has more energy than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great bag.
It's nicely done. They're going to force that get around if he's got it, but he just.
Let's see what he does here.
Happy to let that happen. And he tried for the.
But he got a bag to go.
Tried for the airmail. 1 drops, 1 off the back, so that gives him the opportunity.
There, that's the game.
And that's going to do it already. You got to be kidding me that quickly.
Game.
21-4. Caden Allen, the number 4 seed in the semifinals, takes down the number 1 seed, Austin Thomason, and he will face the winner of Caleb Hurt and Shane Childers here in just a moment as we get the second semifinal underway. But, boy, I'll tell you what, that was a lightning round right there. 21-4. That's the fastest game we've seen since we've been on the Stadium Network the entire season.
I did not see that coming in. I'm telling you, I'm amazed at the shot Austin took right there. He needed to keep the game going, and he let it rip and gave up 3 for the game.
If you look off the center court now, he's already sat down with his people. He shook his head as if to say, that's all I had left.
That's it. I think he was done.
What I had is what I had. And I'll tell you, there's a lot going on and a lot of reasons to be involved. If you want to take your cornhole game to the next level with you and your partner, join us at AmericanCornhole.com. Find a certified official near you that's going to give you the opportunity to find some regional tournaments. 500 regional tournaments a month run around the country by our certified officials. Over 150 certified officials for you to work with, and they will find a tournament for you and find a skill to match you, and your game will get better immediately upon finding one of our ACO CEOs. So we look forward to having you as part of the ACO family, and if you would, we would love for you to not only engage there, but look and see what some of the things that happen for our pros are. We've got pro invitationals. We've got one coming to Oshkosh, and that's going to be a $25,000 purse. We've got one coming into Jeffersonville, Ohio. That's going to be a $7,500 purse for our top 8 players. That's going to be spectators, the whole 9 yards that are going to be there just for exhibition play, $7,500. And, of course, Philip, as we talked about, Dyersville, Iowa, the movie site for Field of Dreams, sir. Kevin Costner. Was it Amy Irving? Not Amy Irving. I don't remember who it was that co-starred in the movie with him. But that White House and that red barn, iconic.
Yes,
that
sir.
Baseball field, that corn, iconic. That's where we will be nestled in the final weekend of August. We'll look forward to seeing you there for the 3-day tournament. And here's the deal. It is a Corny 40 Classic. Our top 40 players out of Season 17 will be invited to participate. They will have that taken care of for them. They are going to be fighting to not only get into the barn and declare themselves the Corny 40 Classic champion, but they're also going to have an opportunity to pick a partner. And after 4 qualifiers on Friday, anybody that wants to come out and play and try to qualify, that includes you if you're watching and aren't a member even at this time, you can come out and you and your partner could work your way into the barn out of one of those 4 qualifiers as well. A $25,000 purse tied to that event as well. But the nostalgia, the cool factor, and the pure awe that you will be struck by when you hit that site is absolutely worth the trip. Dyersville, Iowa is really, really something special, and we are thrilled to have our inaugural event there coming up the last weekend in August. We've got so much going on, still another big event to announce with our friends up north, and that's really all I can say about that.
ACO